Here with Ethan Del Mastro at the end of the 23-24 season, and Del, successful campaign for you in pro year number one. Just kind of what are your overall thoughts looking back?
Yeah, no, I think obviously a great year. Coming in, you don't really know too much what to expect, but I think this team was, amazing group of guys that kind of gelled real quick, and it was never a dull day at the rink. I think we always had fun, and great staff. That I think we had a great team and a great year.
How important was it not just to have all the ice time and the opportunities that you had on both sides of the puck, but also get that playoff experience? It wasn't as long of a run as everybody would have hoped, but you still got to experience that level of intensity.
Yeah, I think for sure. I mean, anytime you get to play playoffs, it's fun hockey. So I think for sure, though, playing pro playoffs is a little different. So it's good to get that experience and get a couple games to understand what that's like.
Just seeing the way this team came together throughout the season, really picked it up in the second half. What does that kind of maybe teach you about doing that the whole season, and what you guys can be capable of if you kind of get that mentality from the start?
Yeah, I think it was a tough start. Some of the start of the year, I think we were good at the start, and then I think as you kind of lose a couple guys going up, it's hard sometimes to gel with new teammates. Guys are getting called up and moving around new lines. So I think once the end of the year kind of started coming and the team kind of got a little more solidified and players started staying and there wasn't too much movement, I think allowed us to kind of get a little more chemistry and keep lines together, and then in the end let us play a little better and kind of get a little momentum and roll at the end of the year.
What do the coaches tell you just about your off season here, and what they want to see out of you moving forward?
Yeah, I think it's just that it's a big off season. Obviously coming off your first pro year, you want to come back with a lot of fire and ready to go in the next off season. I think big message is don't be satisfied. Obviously having a good year, and I think it went well, but don't be satisfied with just that and keep striving for more.
What do you think you learned as far as like just being a pro, like kind of away from the rink and doing things like this, the interviews and all that kind of side? How much do you think you grew in that aspect of it off the ice?
Yeah, I think for sure. I mean, anytime you're doing media, I think we did a lot kind of in junior. I think a little more sometimes, so it wasn't anything too new. But I think for sure, it's anytime you get media, you get better at it. And being a pro, I think you learn from some of the older guys. You see what they're doing, and kind of it rubs off on you for sure. I think you learn a lot from how they do it, and kind of keep asking questions and try to gain as much knowledge as you can.
What's the plan over these next couple of weeks here? What are you gonna rest, recharge? What you looking at?
Yeah, I think the big thing is resting. I mean, you've been on the ice for a long season now, and I think rest is a weapon, and you got to be able to rest for a little bit before you start going hard and ramping it up before the camp starts again.